Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ascendancy. We are in the Perandus Softcore League, and today we're once again focusing on building up our current currency and building up our map pool. Enter Xana's map area, slay the rogue exiles. It is honestly, guys, it's like maybe getting Xana to level 8. It's like a pipe dream, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Um, okay, so 2 rogue exiles. Fire resistance. More damage as fire. And burning ground. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, I know some people might be questioning, where's the love? But wasn't there a rare mob down here? Yeah, but some people might be wondering, like, Emnix, why are you doing Xana mobs? Like, at this point, Xana is what tier? This is 73 tier 6 maps, and you already have tier 6 maps. Is there any point? Well, first of all, we're still at tier 6 maps. I mean, some people might be asking, why aren't you going to Xana and buying her tier 8 maps, right? Yeah, those maps are obviously higher tiers, they're higher level, you can get more EXP, you can get better jobs, all sorts of benefits. And I'm like, yo dog, I want level 8 Xana. You know? I want that achievement. I want to get the challenge of fully leveling Xana. Obviously, I don't think it'll ever happen. But and I mean, the reason comes from twofold. First of all, I do want to level Xana, right? I do want to see if I can get a level 8 Xana. But not only that, I mean, Xana's a free map. You know, if you had the choice of eating a really nice steak and having to pay $50, or going out and having somebody treat you to a $30 meal, which one's gonna taste better? Honestly, I think for some of you, and I'm sure this isn't exclusive to all of you. There are going to be those who are going to be the exception, but for me, I want the free meal, man. I want the $30 meal, and it's gonna taste delicious. Fuck, it's gonna taste real good. And I mean the $50 steak is nice and all, but I'm the one paying for the $50 steak, No, I want the free one. I want the free Xana map. So that's why we're doing Xana dailies. We get free shit, man. If we get a map drop, even better. Yo, dog, we just somebody treated us to a $30 meal, and not only that, at the end, the guy was like, hey, you know what? Since you came to this meal, you won a $50 gift coupon to get a steak. Here's a $50 gift coupon to come back and try out some of our steak. And then whoever treated you was like, yo, man, I actually don't like this place. I'm actually like, I come here all the time, and I actually don't like their steak that much. Do you want it? Do you want the coupon? I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, give me that coupon, man. Not only did I get a free meal, now I'm getting another free meal later on. What a deal, dog. That's basically what Xana is, right? So, I mean, you can't get that many free meals. So there's gonna come a point where you're gonna be like, yo, man, I'm like, it's nice for you to treat me and everything, but I've had enough of $30 meals. Today, I want to switch it up. I'm actually gonna take myself out to a $50 meal. And it's gonna happen eventually. So while I'm still enjoying these Xana maps, gotta keep running them, so that before I get too tired of them. Although I recognize that this analogy is not perfect, but I'm trying, and I think you guys get my point. I think you get it, right? The feel stuff, the best things in life, they're the free things in life. They taste the best, man. I think that's true for many of us out there. Okay, now we getting drops real fast right now. A lot of money. Once again, after I got that new weapon, maps have been getting cleared so fast. And that's a good thing, you know? That's a good thing. Being able to clear maps quickly means we can get money quickly. At the same time, being able to clear maps quickly mostly it's due to the fact that we have better weapons, but it's a sign that this build can clear maps, you know? It can get to the mid-tier maps and stuff. And you know, it makes me feel like all this time spent on this build wasn't a waste. And obviously, I think in Path of Exile that it's balanced to the point where everybody can get to, you know, tier 7, tier 8 maps, no matter what kind of build you have, as long as you know what you're doing. You know, as long as you haven't put everything into damage or Is that a carcass jack? Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, I gotta check. I have to check. How much is it worth? I know y'all are curious. I know you are all curious. So am I. Basically, 1 exalt. Half an exalt? It's 30 chaos. Or 25 chaos. 25 to 30. What does that make it? Oh, please let there be a yellow mob. Oh, yes! Nice. Not bad. A good haul today. That makes me very happy. Very happy. You know, you're always happy when you get a good haul. That's what this game is all about, you know. Getting the good drops. To fall, getting lucky. We're playing a slot machine. And I know I say this a lot, but it's true, right? Path of Exile is a slot machine. Slot machine with some skill, obviously. You have to plan it out. You have to plan out which slots to take. You know, this is one of those cases where you can actually go, you know, today I'm gonna go on this side. This side feels lucky. Okay, maybe you can't say that, but you can say today I'm gonna play poker because I have the highest chance of winning in poker. It's the same idea there, I think, right? I'm planning out my build, and I'm gonna plan out a build that gives me the highest chance of winning. And when you do win, it feels good, man. It feels good. And today we won. We made back quite a bit of money with that carcass jack. I think this is like the second carcass jack I've ever owned, and the other carcass jack is in standard. So obviously, having one in Perandus, it's kind of nice. Now, where's the boss? Here he is. This guy still takes a while to kill, but not too bad. And we did end up murdering him. It's all good. He didn't do that much damage to me. That was the big thing. As long as you're not killing me, I'm good. Oh, we got a tier 6 map. See? Yo, man. There you go. There's our $50 coupon. Got our steak. This is one of those situations where, you know, where you can have your cake and eat it too. So I'm happy. Yo, I'm feeling pretty happy with this episode in general. You know, it's a good day. It's nice and sunny. I got lots of sun. I had a beer. And I know I'm making it sound like, oh, a beer is a big deal. But sometimes you come home after work, you don't just pop open a beer. Well, I suppose you could, but when I pop open a beer, the next thing I want to do is I want to go to sleep. And then sometimes it's just so damn cold that, you know, after you pop open a beer, you're like that didn't even taste that good, right? You want to have a beer out in the sun, out in your backyard or out on your front porch or whatever. You know, not in the cold. Although I suppose some people would like that. Oh, here's the next guy. Alright, this is the last exile. And we got him. Okay. This was a pretty simple map. As a matter of fact, it looks like we are almost done. Not completely done. This is probably it. Yep. 0 monsters remain. Mission complete. Anna, thank you. Thank you for the meal. I'll move you back to your original spot. Here you go. Like this. Okay. Okay. Now what should we do? Well, a strand map just dropped, right? And this one's tier 6. So I'm gonna take the advice of one of my viewers, and I'm actually gonna take an elk. An elk the map. I don't think it's worth chaos spamming it. Whoa. This'll be fun. Let's do it. Strand. 5% quantity. So Xana's level 5 now. She's gonna hit 6 soon, which is very nice. Very happy about that. Alright. Strand should be... I don't want to make it sound like an easy map, but in general, I think many people do associate this map with being something that you would clear very quickly. And I would agree, unless you were to get, you know, some dangerous mobs. Do we have very rippy mods? I'm not sure. It doesn't look that bad. The fact that they can crit you seems pretty bad, but it hasn't been a detriment to us just yet, so I don't know how I feel about it. Seems to me like everything's going pretty swell. I thought that was a 6 link. Would have been pretty happy with that. Whoa! Okay, so if they all hit me, things can get pretty bad. Other than that, I mean, not too much damage. They're all dying very quickly. And that's good. That's good. With the with the middle of spring and the beginning of summer approaching, I'm starting to trying to figure out where I would want to go for my summer break. And by summer break, I don't mean, you know, my summer vacation, high school vacation, or anything like that. Obviously, I am working. I do have a full-time job at this time, but I have 3 weeks of vacation from where I work. They allow me for 3 or 4 weeks, I think. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. What are good places to go for vacation? Where do you guys live? You know, can you? Obviously, you don't have to do this, but if you could, would you have a 30-second little? Sell me on your city. What's so good about your city? Is it worth coming to? I need a good place to go. And yeah, I want to go on. I want to go on some real life adventures. I want to go on vacation. I want to get out of my comfort zone. Maybe not get out of my comfort zone. I'm one of those people who, you know, if something works, you know, don't fix it. If I don't like, I wouldn't say I'm the kind of person that wouldn't like change, but I mean, I do enjoy it when things stay the same, I suppose. But yeah, I do want to go somewhere. You know, last year I went to France and Italy. Went to Rome. Went to Paris, Nice, all the normal places. I went to Amalfi. I went to Venice. It was really fun, and I'm looking to do something like that again. I was considering going to Japan Japan seems like a really fun place to go. Then there's always, you know, Thailand, Malaysia, all that stuff. Austria was an option. And then there's, you know, just straight up going to the States, which I'm perfectly fine with doing as well. I was thinking of, you know, Yellowstone maybe. I've been to Vegas, I've been to LA, but you know, there are plenty of places I haven't been. So where have you guys gone for vacation? Where would you suggest? Leave a comment, let me know. I would be very interested to hear from you guys regarding this issue. Now, back to the game itself. Things are, well, what can I say? It's the Strand. Things are going very smoothly. Maybe not here. This might be a little dicey, especially since I can't really see what's going on. But whoever suggested that Stibmite, or what was it? The Stibmite flask? Thank you. This thing is really effective. The fact that it blinds people, very good. I don't know why I never thought of it, you know. Using blind as another form of mitigation. One thing I learned about this game is if you just stack all kinds of damage with mitigation, it's just so important to do. Because you don't want to die. And that's true for any game, but especially for Path of Exile. You don't want to die because you have limited number of sort of map portals. You lose EXP, and it's not just a bit of EXP, like a whole day's worth of EXP. And in my case, I have to veil one of my items. And if the item's already corrupted, I have to delete it. Luckily, and some of you might consider this, you know, a little bit of Emnix cheating. I've been switching out my items, and obviously not ahead of time, but after I corrupt them. Sometimes, most of the time actually, it has to do with the fact that I find better items. That's just how it is. I don't think I've ever switched out an item because I'm like, oh, I'm scared of it having it destroyed. Most of the time, it's either like, okay, this item, now that I look at it, it kind of sucks. It would be a unique item that I was playing around with, and like 90% of the time, it's because I found better items. I mean, that's what Path of Exile is, right? You switch your items all the time, unless you have sort of your best in-slot gear, your end-game gear, and you're never going to switch it again. I'm not there yet. I'm not even close to being there yet. So even if I were to veil my items, it's just incentive for me to buy better items, upgrade my items. And there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. If anything, this is just an incentive for us to get better characters. And I think that's perfectly fine. Alright, there's just way too many totems. So, this little... I wouldn't even call it hardcore light anymore, right? It's not very hardcore. Every time we die, we have to veil our items. But it does force us to buy new items every time we die, basically. And... I don't know, that made the game a lot more fun for me, I think. Every time I die, I actually get stronger. Actually, no, that's not necessarily true. But every time I die, something gets renewed. And I guess it's not every time. Oh, this guy hurts. He knocks back. I hope I don't get critted. That might have been a crit. Series mirror. But yeah, every time I die, I have to corrupt my items. And in doing so, I really have to think about my build, you know. And just getting myself to think about it means a lot. You know, I end up sleeping on it, thinking about what I could do to improve my character. Alright, how long has it been? 19 minutes. I feel like 2 maps a day, a Xana, and then like a normal map, and then IDing all of our items. It's a pretty good length for a video. I know it could be longer, but if I do it like this, 30 minutes, I don't think anyone actually sticks around and watches for like a whole hour anyways. 30 minutes seems like a good amount of time. I know for myself, I like to watch videos when I'm eating dinner. You know, I'm sitting around, I have nothing to do. I have 30 minutes to spare, I have 20 minutes to spare. I'm in bed, I can watch 15 minutes of video before I just, you know, pass out and fall asleep. So I feel like this is a good amount of video to put up. And I mean, if you think otherwise, let me know, I suppose. But this is probably the pattern or the schedule that we're going to stick to from now on, going into, I don't know, whenever, which is basically 30 to 40 minutes of Path of Exile a day, followed by one episode of RimWorld, Darkest Dungeon, Stardew Valley, and Space Food Truck maybe, in that rotation. And I'm saying Space Food Truck maybe because we have completed 2 playthroughs of Space Food Truck. I know there's a new difficulty out for Space Food Truck, which I will look into, but because my friends and I are busy all the time, we all have real life commitments and, you know, real life jobs, all that stuff. We have full-time jobs. It's hard for us to get together to play Space Food Truck. So for the most part, it probably will be easier to play the single player games, and in part that's why I don't sort of party with other people in Path of Exile or in other games. Just everyone's so busy. But yeah, that's the schedule going forward. Let's ID items. Let's ID some of our items. So today, sort of the highlight of the day is probably the fact that we got a carcass jack. It might not seem like a big deal to some people, but to me, you know, any good item is a good item. You should be happy with what you get. You know, that's words to live by, I think. So chromes and 6 sockets. We got quite a few today.
You are a welcome sight.
I wouldn't say it's a ridiculous amount, but it's a good amount. And for the most part, the items that we do pick up are pretty junky, like the rares that we identify. So when you're able to pick up, you know, a straight chrome just off the ground, I actually think that's worth more than just an unidentified rare item. That's my opinion, at least, simply due to the fact that, you know, it converts to a raw piece of currency instead of alteration shards, which is real currency. But like, let's say you got 6 alt shards, quite sure a chrome is worth more than 6 alt shards, right? That's like 1/4 or 1/4 of a alt. Is it 4 chromes for an alt? I don't know. But typically, I like to pick up the chrome recipes. I feel like they're worth the most. And then obviously there are 6 sockets and everything, but okay, let's see. Weapons, and then maybe like a glove or something.
It is good to see you.
Nope. It's funny how so many items that you get are just all so incredibly bad. Oh wait, let's put the armors back. I want to get all the weapons first. And I guess that's how the game was designed. I'm not surprised it's like this. I don't have any I'm not salty about it. But it's just funny to note, you know, you're just waiting for that one good item to drop. And then when you do, it's really fun, right? You really enjoy it. You get that pump of adrenaline. And I guess that's what I'm playing for when I play this game. Wow, this boot has a lot of evasion. Man. Too bad it has no resistances, but the fact that I know you can roll this high, I'm gonna keep that in mind. You know, I think with a lot of armor pieces, if when you're learning on trading, on just the game in general, just seeing how high a piece of gear can roll, it gives you a good idea of values, right? Like, now that I see, okay, it can roll to 400 something. If I get like 450 evasion or 450 armor, 2 resistances and some life, I know that's like really a good pair of boots, right? So that kind of stuff, just seeing what the high-end rolls are like this one. Oh, I just hate it. Ugh. Sorry. I just hate it when they don't really have any resistances, because resistances are just, they're king, man. They're so key, so important. When you don't have resistances, it's like, it's just asking for trouble. It's asking for it, you know? Sadness. Nothing's good. Well, at the very least, we're getting money. And you know what? I shouldn't be complaining because we got a carcass jack. At the very least, if we sell it, we can sell it for like, I don't know, 20 chaos maybe? Or it's worth 20 chaos. Maybe I just hoard it and I keep it, but... Oh. Armor, oh, the armor's low. Cold. Movement speed is the same. What could have been with this, man? If we had a bit more armor, you could have been good. You could have been the chosen one. You could have brought balance to the force or something. No. No. That was sad. Okay, well, that's okay. So then we got this, which is a series mirror, I believe. So for those of you who don't know what a series mirror does, it gives you curse reflection, elemental resistance, and reduced duration of curses on you. I feel like you could make some funky builds with this item. We did get a carcass jack, which is, like I said, it's very good. And for those of you who don't know why, this gives you increased radius of area skills and increased area damage. So your AoE actually gets improved by a lot. So a lot of builds that like to use enhanced AoEs, you know, things that use very high amounts of AoE, can benefit a lot from this item. So that's why. Now we only got one piece of jewelry, or you know, accessory. It is not that good. Sadly, we have a lot more belts than we do rings and amulets. I'm not too sure why. I always figured that they would be of equal rarity in terms of drop rate, but maybe it's just the luck of the draw. We do have a small sample size. Now let's take out the rest of our currency, and we got actually quite a bit of, you know, decent currency. We didn't get any more tier 6 map drops, which is once again very disappointing, but we did get a tier 6 from Xana, so I guess it's fine. Tunnel, secret tunnel, and this one is an arena. Okay, let's take a look at currency. I feel like we made quite a bit today. 1 chaos, 8 jewelers. I mean, just that right there, we're happy, right? 2 regrets, 1 scouring, 10, 17 alterations, basically a stack of alts, 10 chromes, and the rest is just whatever. 8 transmutes. Not a bad haul. Once again, our, you know, we're slowly building up our wealth. Very slowly. Let's buy some.
God bless you, Exile.
Buy some jewelers from Elrion. Build up our jeweler wealth as well by trading away our alterations, which is much easier to get compared to jewelers. We always have the option of buying more fusings from Vorici. We don't have enough jewelers actually. But yeah, wealth is looking good. It's slowly increasing. Okay, I mean, at this point, maybe we can consider a currency stash tab. Maybe? I don't think we have enough for that. Anyways, that was fun. We did 2 more maps today, and it has been, I don't know, like 40 minutes or something. 30 minutes, only 30 minutes, really. This was a short video. I'm surprised, but maybe in the future when we can clear maps even faster, we can do 3 maps per episode instead of 2. Maybe I'll be a little bit faster while I'm identifying. While I'm identifying, I like to talk a lot more. It lets me, we're not into action. I can think. And but okay, whatever. That's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like always, you could leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. If you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/emnixplays. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.